are here to honor and celebrate the life and the work of our mother, of our grandmother, our aunt, community builder, a leader, and in my view, a truly fine lady. Mbeki is one of the unique heroines of our people who spent her life in the trenches of the just struggle for peace, for freedom and democracy in our country. She also dedicated her life building and developing our country and also developing many of its people. She rightly belongs to the generation of our people who knew none other than the life of selfless sacrifice in the struggle to rid our country of the demon of apartheid colonialism in all its manifestations. They did so without seeking personal glory, without seeking praise, without seeking distinction or material gain. For them, the struggle against apartheid was inherently a struggle to reclaim our birthright as a people, our citizenship, the dignity and identity denied to the majority of our people by successive racist regimes. It was a struggle that necessarily resulted in deaths in detention, execution of some of the best sons and daughters of our country, assassinations, imprisonment, forced exile, banishment, and outright murder for those who dared to stand up to challenge the status quo. Her generation understood too well the nexus between apartheid South Africa and other vested economic interests in other parts of the world that stood to benefit materially from the super-exploitation and oppression of our people. It is a generation that appreciated that unless South Africa was free, the continent of Africa would not be fully liberated. Today, as we celebrate 20 years of our democracy, we pay homage to those like Mbeki who gave of themselves for the emancipation of our people. We will forever remain indebted to the sacrifices that she and her generation made for the liberation of our people. We are pleased that she lived to see the dawn of democracy in our country, and she saw her husband's colleague Nelson Mandela, her son Thabo Mbeki, and Jacob Zuma become successive presidents of a democratic South Africa. Mbeki may have passed on, but her rich legacy lives on, and her contribution to her community and our country will never be forgotten. We are greatly indebted to you, Mbeki, Gogo, for what you gave to our nation selflessly from your heart and through the family you nurtured, comforted and mentored during the decades of a bitter struggle for a better life. The triple challenges of poverty, inequality and unemployment needs the spirit of Mbeki. It needs the dedication of Mbeki. It needs the tenacity of Mbeki. And it needs the endurance that she had, that for 75 years of her life, she dedicated those years to serving our people faithfully, with integrity, and with true commitment. How I wish that we could all be like Mbeki. How I wish that I too can be like her. In this time of great sadness, the thoughts and prayers of our people reach out to the entire Mbeki and Mwerane families. The most fitting tribute for us is to make the spirit of Mbeki live on in our beliefs, in our work, in our actions, as we move South Africa forward by improving the quality of our education so that a young learner like the one who spoke before us can learn and learn until she can be amongst those who will lead our country forward. And many of us can say, we have seen what the future is. We do have a great future in young people like her. On behalf of President Jacob Zuma, the government and the people of our country, and indeed on my own behalf, we join the Mbeki and Mwerane families in thought and prayer during these trying moments. Yet we are here, we are aware of the conviction that you will continue to draw inspiration from the knowledge that your pain and sorrow is indeed shared by millions of our people across the length and the breadth of our country.